Hat change. Ooh, didn't see it, did you? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to Procol Harum with their song A Wider Shade of Pale. I don't think that this is off an album. It looks like it was just a single by them, but it was released in 1967. Every time that Procol Harum has come up, and we've listened to a few songs by them, this song has been mentioned as well, and we haven't listened to it. And as far as I don't know it, even though it seems to be one of the more popular songs for them, but also just like in general. Anyways, I hope that you're having an amazing day. I hope that your morning is going well. Hope that cup of coffee or tea or chai just hit you right. Or a latte or mocha. Whatever you're drinking in the morning, whatever you're drinking at night, I hope that it hits you right. You can join me on Twitter. Join me in the comments down below. You can support the channel on Patreon. You don't have to, but if you like, you can go there as well. By the way, I'm listening to the single original version rather than I saw the 50th anniversary version. I'd rather listen to what people in 1967 heard when they were introduced to the song. So let's do that. This is Procol Harum with A Wider Shade of Pale.
Feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we call out for another drink, brought a tray, and so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned the wider shade of pale. I wander through my playing cards, would not let her be one of 16 Vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were open, just as well been closed. And so it was as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned the wider shade of pale.
So it does sound a little familiar, but like, is there a cover version of this song by like, I don't know, a soul singer or something? Because the song itself does sound familiar to me. And speaking of soul, I mean, vocals. Two things that stand out to me in this song were the vocals and the organ. Okay, both of them were like color in a monochromatic scheme. Okay, both of them were like splashes of acrylics on a canvas, right? Wider shade of pale. So even with like the album cover or the single cover, I'm getting like very black and white, right? But like I said, it was those two things that just like added a little bit of vibrancy and life. And I would say especially the vocals in the song. The vocals who were sung by Gary Brooker. I should have known that already, but what powerful, soulful vocals, right? Really breathing air and life into the lungs of this song. The drumming and the bass were just setting a nice mood as well. Kind of reminds me and like makes me visualize like at least a dance under a starry night. I don't know why exactly, but feels like a dance under just the celestial beings, you know? It feels romantic. It feels like a slow dance, a little bit of a, just hold your partner close and you just like groove under the stars. That's the idea I get from it. And I'm just reading a little bit about this song and like, the reception of the song and, its context and just how popular it became. And yeah, I'm getting that, obviously. I mean, it's a really good song. But Procol Harum, from what I've heard, you guys have mentioned as like one of the bands that almost like started or revolutionized like progressive rock, right? I'm surprised they're not more popular. Before doing the channel and hearing recommendations from you all, I had never heard of them. Now, I haven't heard of a lot of things, but I've at least heard of Genesis and I've heard of Yes and King Crimson and stuff like that before I started the channel and before listening to them. But I never heard of Procol Harum, and apparently this song did really well. So I'm curious as to why like the success wasn't continued. Because this was, as I see, their debut single. So what stopped them from, I guess, continuing with like such a hot single that they've had? Let's talk about the lyrics on this one really quick. We skipped the light fandango, turned cartwheels across the floor. Maybe that's why I'm kind of getting dancing. I'm getting dancing out of that. I was feeling kind of seasick, but the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought the tray. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face, at first just ghostly, turned a wider shade of pale. So apparently the miller is telling this tale. I'm not sure what the tale is exactly at this moment, but apparently as this tale is being told, her face is just turning pale. So, what relation does she have to the story is the question. She said there is no reason and the truth is plain to see, but I wandered through my playing cards and would not let her be. One of 16 Vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast, and although my eyes were open, they might have well just been closed. And then the additional verse that I didn't get in the single version, and I also listened to a little bit of the 50th anniversary edition, and I didn't hear it in there either. So the additional verse is, she said, I'm home on shore leave, though in truth we were at sea. So I took her by the looking glass and forced her to agree, saying, you must be the mermaid who took Neptune for a ride. But she smiled at me so sadly that my anger straightway died. I'm actually not sure what this is about. I don't know. Apparently Keith Reed got the title of the song and the starting point of the song at a party. He overheard someone saying to a woman, you've turned a wider shade of pale. And I guess the phrase just kind of stuck in his head. Claes Johansson, in his book, Procol Harum Beyond the Pale, that's a good title, suggests that the song deals in metaphorical form with a male-female relationship in which after some negotiation ends in a sexual act. Okay. I can kind of see that in those last lyrics where it says, so we crash dive straight away quickly and attacked the ocean bed. I can see how that might be a euphemism. Maybe. Yeah, I guess I kind of get some sort of relationship vibe.
I don't know. Maybe you guys have a better idea.
Or just let me know what you think of the lyrics. Lyrics are sometimes there just to be interpreted. Sometimes lyrics are there just to be interpreted by people of all different sorts of experiences and of types, and the things that we go through, our life experiences changes how we see the lyrics. So I would love to see how you guys see the lyrics on this one. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to join me on Twitter. Join me in the comments down below. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.